Hello everyone and welcome back to another exciting Art of War video. Today we are taking a deep dive with the Raven Guard because we have a new datasheet and detachment to review for you courtesy of Games Workshop.
This is the one I'm probably the most excited for because the new model is like the coolest one by far. Like he's so cool. I want to convert him into something. I don't know what.
Yeah.
That's something.
Yeah, Aethon Shaan is the new Raven Guard chapter master. Very, very cool model. Very excited to get him on the table and to play with him a little bit. So we're genuinely just quite hyped for this one.
Yeah.
If you like this video, if you're grateful that GW gave us these rules to talk to you about, make sure you like the video, leave a comment, share with your friends, subscribe, let us know what you think in the comment section here. As well, if you want to see even more Space Marine content, I think this one I'm going to try to get some battle reports out of as well. Make sure that you head on over to the link in the description below. That's the warroom.vhx.tv. You can even get a free 3-day trial if you want to see more Michael and I's thoughts on the various Space Marine chapters. Let's go ahead and dive into it. We're going to start off with Aethon Shaan. Aethon Shaan.
It looks like Sean.
Looks like a Sean. The new Raven Guard chapter master, brand new, which is actually quite a comparison because we've seen Vulcan and Lysander so far.
Yeah.
Those were both existing data sheets that got mild tweaks.
This is the new guy.
Brand new kid on the block, and he's making an entrance here.
I think so too. I think also legitimately this model like might be in contention for like model of the year. Like
yeah, this is the best space. This is the best Space Marine model I've seen in the last decade.
Yeah, I would think so too.
Insane. So Aethon Shaan is a 14-inch moving captain with a fly keyword. He's T4, 3 armor save, 4 bend vol, 5 bones. Notably not a 2-up save, which is rare for chapter masters, but he also moves 14, so I think we can count him slack here.
Yeah, I would be impressed that the 14-inch moving bird man had a 2-up armor save.
He deserves it. But most chapter masters do, but he gets a jump pack instead. I think that's fair. He has a heavy bolt pistol that is a bow pistol, and then he has the Claws of Severax and melee. These are 7 attacks, sustained 2 twin linked.
Yeah.
Those are good keywords to have.
That is a good keyword to have.
Strength 5, AP 2, damage 2. Obviously, he's weapon skill 2 because he's a chapter master. That's really good.
Great melee profile.
Yeah. Twin linked really helps with things out. He's not going to take down a massive target, but if you hit an oathed vehicle, I could actually see him killing a rhino by himself with oath.
Also, just being like a little guy that runs around and just punches things and is, a spoiler alert, lone operative.
Like, yeah.
Super good.
So 3 core rules here. Deep strike, lone operative, stealth. Great. All appropriate, notably not a leader.
That is surprising to me. However, I'm not upset about it.
No, he ends up being okay.
Yeah.
His 2 rules are obviously brand new because Shaan is brand new. First is Master of Shadows. In your command phase, select 1 unit from your opponent's army. Until the start of your next command phase, each time an adept starts unit from your army declares a charge while it's within 12 inches of that enemy unit, reroll the charge roll, but it must declare that enemy unit. So there's a little bit of this actually is, I think, a little bit tricky to navigate.
Yeah, because parenthesis, if possible. So if you're not within 12 of the target, you don't have to declare them as a target of the charge.
What I could very well see, though, is a really awkward scenario coming up because 1, you have to pick in your command phase, not the charge phase.
Yeah.
2, he does not have to be on the table to use this rule.
Oh, that would be correct.
Interesting.
That's right, yeah.
3rd is that if you are within 12 of that target, you must charge it.
Yeah.
So there's one scenario where I can see this being really awkward. If your opponent either pulls casualties or uses a reactive move, they could make a unit much harder to charge, and you still have to try.
Yeah.
Where, let's say I run up to you, you react to move 6 inches, or I shoot you and I get a little bit too ambitious with it and you pull casualties. If I'm now 11 inches away from you, I can't just say, whatever, I'll charge the closer thing.
Yep. Still got to do the target.
I think there's actually a reality where you don't always pick a target for Shaan.
That's true. I guess you don't have to.
You don't have to. Or you can just pick something that you're not. Actually, sorry, you do have to. So maybe there's a scenario where you just pick like one thing that no one else is getting near.
Oh, it's not a May ability.
It is not a May.
Yeah.
So I could just see it being awkward where you don't want to multi-charge.
Yeah.
So I think that is going to take a little bit of effort to manipulate.
Yeah, I think it's very in line with the Raven Guard. You have to lay the plans and then commit to them and all this stuff, right? Like that. Yeah. That is cool thematically. Just sometimes is awkward on the table.
A little awkward on the table. Next, though, he does have the Blackwing Mantle, which is that you can target this model's unit with the Rapid Ingress or Heroic Intervention stratagem for 0 command points, even if you've already used that stratagem on a different unit this phase.
Great.
Pretty good.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Really good.
Yeah, I'm super happy with that. I love rapid ingress, just like in general. Zero CP rapid ingress is just like
And get into it with 2 units.
money in the bank. You have the fact that you can double rapid ingress, heroic intervention, just good. So he's also like, right, let's talk about the good part. 85 points.
Ludicrous, actually.
Quite cheap.
In competition for one of the best lone ops in the game now.
Yes. Very fast lone operative, stealthy. He's a little bit fragile if you get your hands on him,
Yeah.
but he's cheap enough that I'm not that mad.
He will die to a stiff breeze at the end of the day. However, it provides so much value for all of his other abilities. Plus, his melee weapon is being quite good. I'm never like, oh man, I'm so mad. I brought my 85 lone op, sustain 2, twin linked, rapid ingress for free, real charges guy.
Yeah. If you're realizing that his Master of Shadows, the real charge rule, is about to trip you up because there's a lot of units next to each other and you don't want to have to charge them all, just pick the Gretchen on your opponent's home objective and move on with your life.
Yeah, you can just pick an undeclarable.
Yeah, just pick something undeclarable and just like move on. Yep. Or pick something that's by itself so that you can keep the people who don't want to charge it 12 inches away. You can manipulate this enough that I think if you plan it out and get comfortable, it'll be fine. But then cheap, lone op, good blender.
Yep.
Also, he is going to give you a bit of a benefit in the new Raven Guard detachment.
The Shadowmark Talon.
So the Shadowmark Talon is an adaptation of the Vanguard Spearhead. We've seen this with Imperial Fists and now Salamanders as well.
A favorite detachment of yours.
This is a favorite detachment of mine, where it's going to feel very similar to an existing Space Marine detachment, but it is a Raven Guard only. So the detachment rule is Masters of Shadows. Each time a range attack targets an Adeptus Astartes unit from your army, if it is more than 12 inches away, subtract 1 from the hit roll and you get the benefit of cover.
Good. Same rules before.
Same as before. Good rule before, good rule now. Notably, this is just anything. So you have a lot of tanks on a -1 hit.
That was cool.
Actually nice.
It was anything before like that too, right?
It was before.
Yeah, it's just cool.
It was cool before and it's cool now.
Oh, Ballistus Dreadnought.
Dude, Ella.
Might as well hit do up.
I love Ballistus Dreadnoughts. However, there's an additional rule while you have Aethon Shaan in your army. Once per battle round, if an Aethon Shaan from your army is on the battlefield, so notably not in reserves, you can use Into Darkness stratagem for 0 CP. We'll talk about that in a second, but that's basically the go up in reserve strat.
Yep.
Very good.
0 CP, uppy downy, awesome. The big note there is that he has to be on the battlefield, right? So like you either need to start him on the table or he has to, you can only do this basically turn 2 onwards, right?
Yeah, I think
you have to actually pay the CP battle round 1.
I think you just start him on the table, and if you don't have a good up-down target, he just puts himself in reserves.
Yeah, I can see
and then he'll just ingress immediately.
Oh, that's true. That makes sense.
Yeah, he'll just ingress immediately.
Yeah, he can
just
fuck himself up.
Work on it later. So I think he'll always start on the table, and he'll just like, boop, up as soon as you go. Goodbye. We do have 4 enhancements here. 3 of them are similar in rules to what we had in Vanguard Spearhead. First is the Blackwing Shroud for an Adeptus Astartes infantry unit, and the Bearer's unit has the Infiltrator's ability.
Good.
Nice.
Yep. This is great.
Yeah, this was Blade Driven Deep previously. It was very good. This was a staple of Vanguard Spearhead detachments before.
Yeah.
And this is still great. Next is Coronal Subsurrent. I don't know what a subsurrent is. Do you?
It's a
wreath. Susurrent.
Susurrant.
Cool. Nice. Coronal even.
Yeah.
Phobos model only. You gain Lord of Deceit.
Good.
It's strong. Combi weapon lieutenant with Vectora.
This is upsetting.
What? He still has a reactive move.
He is a Phobos keyword.
He is a Phobos keyword. Oh, he's the Phobos keyword. All right.
I'm upset now.
It's so good.
That's a really good combi lieutenant.
It's a really good combi lieutenant. So broadly very happy with this. Very good enhancement here. Third is Umbral Raptor. Adeptus Astartes model only, not jump pack, despite what the name would suggest.
That's what I was saying.
The bearer has these stealth and lone operative abilities. Also great. More lone ops, stealthy. This actually makes a very interesting Gravis captain.
This is now 3 lone ops that we're bringing in this list, right? So we have Shaan, Lieutenant Combi, and this guy.
Yeah, we're also totally taking Strike.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Strike showed off too.
Strike unit is.
Yeah. Wow,
That's pretty cool, right?
We haven't said anything bad yet.
Nope. So far, all good rules. The final enhancement here is actually a new one. Instead of the Fire and Fade for Phobos units that we had previously in Vanguard Spearhead, we now have Hunter's Instincts. Adeptus Astartes model only, no limits. If the bearer's unit is in strategic reserves, for the purpose of setting up that unit on the battlefield, treat the current battle round number as being 1 higher than it currently is.
Now, John, what's not here?
There is something that should be here and is not here. And that's the line that we see in about 75% of the rules that do this. Not 100, but like 75%, which is enough that I think you just got to play it how it is, which is in your movement phase.
Yeah, you can rapid turn 1.
You can rapid ingress that boy.
You know how fun it is to get rapid ingress turn 1?
Dude, it's the best.
Not very.
No, it's the best.
For us, the user. It's the user. It's awesome. Yeah.
So you can very easily take a jump pack captain or chaplain, honestly. I think I'd do a captain, but take Hunter's Instincts on him, put him in a 10-man Vanguard veteran unit.
Yeah.
And just eye contact your opponent and say, hi, I can rapid ingress turn 1 for free because he's a captain.
And they moved, what, 12?
Move 12. Like, that's spooky.
Haven't said anything bad yet. Like, it's so good.
That's pretty good.
The question is, which one of these enhancements do you not bring?
Like, actually,
You don't get to bring all of these. You have to drop one.
the lone operative is one you don't take.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I hate to say it because it's cool, but like Blackwing Shroud, which is the infiltrate, that's a game changer.
Yeah.
Vectora can be a game changer, and you're probably already taking a combi lieutenant. I hate to say it, Umbral Raptor is not a game changer. We already have 3 lone operatives, most likely.
Dude, the 4th one, I don't think is going to break the...
I think it'll be fine.
I think that's not...
It's going to be fine.
The 3 to 4 lone op chain is going to be the one that's like, yes.
Turn 1 rapid ingress? That is disgusting.
It's really good.
That's disgusting. There's a lot of rapid ingress shenanigans happening in this detachment, it turns out. So, great start. Let's get into the stratagems. Vanguard Spearhead notably had several very good stratagems previously.
Had a good
we do have to check and see what's going on here. We start off with Armor of Contempt. It's what it says.
Go to IOC.
Lalo the Tyrant. This is 1, great name. 2, this is a repeat stratagem. 1 command point, get precision in melee. This actually used to be 2 command points. You never used it.
Yeah.
Now it's 1 command point, and you probably won't use it, but it's like a cooler epic.
When you run into those Technomancers, you're going to be real grateful.
That is fair. Yeah, sometimes you need more than a character for them. 1 CP, Feint and Thrust. In your movement phase, 1 Adeptus Astartes unit from your army. Not infantry, by the way. They've removed a lot of the infantry riders that went Vanguard. Can fall back, shoot, and charge. If it is Phobos or Scout Squad, it is also eligible to shoot and declare a charge in a turn in which it advanced.
So what Phobos units like really, or Scout Squads really like this?
So Incursors are probably the best combo of that. The Invictor Warsuit is Phobos.
So, that's interesting.
Yeah, they also like Scout 9.
Yeah, that's actually a really interesting unit. Do you think you like this? That's a real consideration in this army? It's not a data sheet that's been very popular, so...
I would still say most likely not, but it's more interesting than it was before.
Got it.
There's one more. Kevin Shrike.
Oh, his unit can advance.
Kevin Shrike has the Phobos keyword.
Oh, man. Wow, that's really good on that guy.
Yeah, that's...
this just keeps getting better and better.
Keeps getting better and better. That's crazy. So what I immediately adore the idea of is turn 1, I rapid ingress a captain and Vanguard veteran unit. Turn 2, I rapid ingress Caven Strike with 10 Van Vets and also Aethon Shaan.
And all this cost how much CV?
A total of 1 on those 3 rapid ingresses. It's pretty good, right? And you can ingress Shrike and Shaan very effectively because they're both lone ops.
Yeah.
So you can just ingress them both at 12.1 and lock eye contact with your opponent with your 12-inch moving unit. Yeah. If they're trying to screen you out, Shrike's unit can go advance and charge.
Yeah. This is cool.
That's pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool. So very, very interesting and good rules here.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, Stunning Fusillade is another redone stratagem here.
Okay.
This is 1 command point, 1 Adeptus Astartes infantry. When it shoots an enemy that is more than 12 inches away, plus 1 ballistic skill and AP. This is the DevCent stratagem.
Got it.
It is still the DevCent stratagem. The fact that Devastator Centurions no longer get Deep Strike because they lost that, and they're not going to gain it here.
No.
But at least they get fallback and shoot. offers a real variation of how you can use the unit from
Yeah,
before.
because before in Vanguard, like your whole game plan around was like, please don't touch them, please don't touch my Centurions.
Yeah.
If you ever got to touch them, it was kind of backbreaking matchup, honestly.
Yeah, you had a loss condition wrapped in 12 layers of tricks.
Yeah.
But if your opponent got there, you were very sad.
Yeah,
Just having fall back and shoot is massive though. Next, so great strategy. I'm glad that one stayed. That was honestly the best part of Vanguard in my mind. Raptorial Vigilance, which is a reactive move, but it's not the same as Calculated Feint. 1 command point in your opponent's movement phase after they end a normal advance or fallback within 9 inches of an Astartes infantry or mounted, you can make a D6 reactive move. But if you are Phobos or Scout, it is instead a flat 6. So
Great.
Scouts, Infiltrators, and Cursors, and Strikes unit. Go flat 6.
As a melee player, I cannot express to you how excited I am that that stupid Vanguard stratagem is gone. That is
It was so good.
It was genuinely one of the best stratagems in the game.
It was.
And it never got touched. And it made me so mad all the time. It's like, oh man, here's my orc knobs. I'm gonna try and charge you. Anyway, I'll be 11.9 away now. Or what is it? How far you can be. And it's just like, what are you gonna do about it? Nothing. I hope I rolled a 10, I guess. Because it's always max 10 I have to roll on the dice or something along those lines.
Max 11, yeah.
Oh, if you're 12.0 away, right?
Yeah, I would go to 11.9, not 12.0, so
Yeah.
you couldn't redeclare it.
Yeah, it was stupid.
It was the best.
Stupid.
What was even better was when you fell back behind a unit that you didn't charge,
Yeah,
so that you can't
even do it.
you just couldn't
That
pass
should have been FAQ'd. Never happened anyway.
Yeah,
Enraged me.
dude, the best.
Anyway, it's fine now.
Yeah, that was just a good strat.
That was just a good strat.
Just a good strat. The final stratagem is Into Darkness, which is actually the one that is mentioned as the 0 CP if Shaan is on the battlefield.
Yes.
And this is end of your opponent's fight phase, pick either 2 Phobos or Scout units or 1 infantry unit that's not in engagement range and put that unit into strategic reserves. Very mild change in that it's no longer 3 inches away and is now not in engagement range.
Great.
Which is not that important.
No.
But this is very good.
We didn't say one bad rule.
Not a 1. We did lose some things at Vanguard Spearhead. Notably, we lost the stratagem that gives you sticky objectives and a bomb.
The sticky bomb, yeah.
And then you turn Calculated Feint into a normal reactive move. Layla of the Tyrant existed before. Stunning Fusillade existed before. Into Darkness existed before. Some of these got mild tweaks. You're just replacing Sticky Bomb, a great stratagem, with Fallback and Shoot, or sometimes Advance and Shoot and Charge. A great stratagem.
Yeah.
You replace a great stratagem with a great stratagem. You replace your worst enhancement with a better enhancement. And then you have to take the Raven Guard characters, but you get a buff for doing so, which is some CP moderation.
This is like actually a real Space Marine contender. And
Yes.
it's crazy to me that we finally have a Gladius fighter, because there have not been many Gladius fighters that have existed, but this is a real detachment that you can run that is not Gladius, that is not Stormlance, or like not a Codex specific one, right? Like,
as a Space Marine super fan who has been attempting to break out of Gladius Chill, right? Like I like to think I put a lot of work into Vanguard Spearhead and Stormlance as real alternatives.
Yep.
It was very frustrating for me watching every detachment that wasn't Gladius take significant rules nerfs every time it popped up to compare to Gladius.
Yep.
Whereas Gladius always got to go untouched. I like Gladius. I wanted the variety. Like I wish Gladius had gotten nerfed, not Vanguard Spearhead and Stormlance, because like anytime something rivals Gladius, it got killed, and I was kind of upset about it.
Mm-hmm.
This is another thing rising up to make a real argument. I don't know, and if I had to guess, I would say that this is slightly not as good as Ultramarine Gladius Stormlance. But
I'll be curious to see. I think
this is actually worth testing. This is worth playing. This I want to play games with. I've looked at a lot of the options and been like, this is fun. I'll play a game with it for work, but it's not there.
Yeah. This is
worth playing.
Yeah.
This one. So far of the new Space Marine detachment that we've seen, this is head and shoulders the best one.
It's not even close, to be honest. Like,
so
not remotely close. I think this is really cool. I think if you wanted to become an excellent like Shadowmark Talon player, it's worth your time, and it's to really go to events and be in serious contention like at the event level.
And it's different enough from what the other Space Marine detachments are doing that you can compare it. So at the end of the day, First Company Task Force is just worse at doing what Gladius does.
Yep.
This is doing something that Gladius does not do. Is it better? Is it worse? Conversation. I'm not sure yet. But at least it is doing it in an entirely different way with tricks that Gladius does not say, oh, I do that for 1 less CP, but I auto pass it.
Yeah.
Which, like,
This is just a different army.
Yeah, very, very pleased with this ultimately. I think this is one that I'm going to play multiple games with. Might even take it to some tournaments. Very excited for this. So ultimately, thank you, GW. Thank you.
Yeah. Great job.
Yep.
Right? Great job. Every now and then they make a banger detachment, and this is a banger.
Yeah.
Super banger. Great model. Great new rules. If I am a Raven Guard player,
Ecstatic.
I'm ecstatic.
I wrote a list for this new Raven Guard detachment. My Shadowmark Talon list starts with Aethon Shaan, the new character. Then I have Cave and Shrike. After that, I have a Chaplain in Terminator armor with Hunter's Instincts. That's going to allow him to arrive from reserves a turn early. As well, I have a Lieutenant with Combo Weapon and the Coronel Susurrant so that I can have an Aura of Deceit off of that lone operative. Then I have 5 Intercessors, 5 Jump Pack Intercessors, just to have some good scoring pieces, a squad of 6 Centurion Devastators with las cannons and Centurion missiles. This is just a great shooting piece and loves the new stratagems. Then I have another squad of Centurion Devastators, this time just a 3-man. After that, 3 squads of Inceptors, 3 with Bolters, 3 with Plasma, and then 6 with Plasma. After that, 5 Infiltrators, just as a good piece to hold position, 5-man Terminator Assault Squad with Thunderhammers and Storm Shields. They're going to go with that Terminator Chaplain. And then I close the list out with 10 Vanguard veterans, all with melee weapons and Storm Shields, who are going to go ahead and join Cave and Shrike. If you like this detachment, if you like this video, please like the video. Thank you, Games Workshop, for giving us these rules so that we can talk about them. But make sure that you leave a comment, subscribe, share with your friends. All the YouTube buzzwords actually really help us grow the channel and keep making content for you. If you want to see more content, of course, subscribe to the channel. But you can also click on the link in the description below. That's the warroom.vhx.tv. And you can see there more Space Marine content from both Michael and myself. As a matter of fact, I can basically guarantee that I'm going to be playing some games with Shadowmark Talon. I would actually say the next game that I play with Space Marines is going to involve Shadowmark Talon. This is worth playing.
100%.
And so I'm excited because boy, have I given you a lot of Marnius Calgar games in the War Room. But it's time to get some Aethon Shaan on the table.
Unleashed.
Unleash. All right. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We will see you all next time.
Later, guys.
Bye-bye.